Here in Milwaukee, we've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Babe Boomer. She's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't miss at bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think she'd probably say half of the home runs she's hit lately have been mistakes because she's just trying to go gap to gap.
And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Babe Boomer. Chris, her strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
She's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this pitcher or a pitcher like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of her own when it comes to that category.
Marcell Ozuna, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Chourio in position, and there's one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Two outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Everything came together for him. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Boomer, only 18 years old, and she was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Got him looking, and that is that. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich under it. One down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Eli White.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. Hey! Second inning here, no score. And that one wrapped foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Rengifo tosses to first. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Boomer locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to her with 2 outs.
Yeah, she's got the right mindset. Just needs to stay within herself and deliver in this moment.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 3-run dinger. She's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
On to the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Tristan English. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K's her third of the game.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Fastball for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Acuna batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a bouncer. McGuire to first in time. They get the out on Acuna. Inning over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at American Family Field. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, she's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Now one missed.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought she caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read her lips saying, that's not up.
The Brewers leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. And she strikes out the side in the 4th. Down in order go the Braves. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. 1 out and a runner at second.
Brewers, the designated hitter, Big Boomer.
Boomer went deep twice in her last game. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Joey.
Boomer back at it, working with a lead.
Yeah, the scoreboard favors her, so can't give this offense a reason to believe, Boog. It's about keeping momentum. Get ahead, stay ahead.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Here's a 1-1. Well, it's not just the catchers that get banged up back there. These umpires also take some pretty nasty shots.
Yeah, he's going to need some time to shake this one off. There's no doubt you're in the line of fire back there, even when you're set up behind the catcher. You know, these guys have great gear these days, but there's still plenty of spots that aren't protected.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for Atlanta.
And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. 1 out, man at first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one fouled off. The 0-1 on the ground. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Goes down looking. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back here in Milwaukee, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1. Ball. Boomer thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-1. And there's the strike. Just misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
Hey. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one drifts inside. In the air, right field. Chourio settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So another good inning for her on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Man at first, one away.
For the Brewers, the designated hitter,
Boomer matched a couple of homers in her last game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. This is Willie Castro. On the ground, right side. Base hit. One run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Here's Yelich at the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. She's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-0.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Serpa.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
2 outs, runner at first. Babe Boomer will hit next.
She's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boob. Really good balance in the box. Just looks comfortable out there.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Brewers strand one, but they still lead it 11-0. Was fantastic with the bat in this ball game and had a solid showing on the mound too.
Yeah, and when she puts together a game like this, Boog, it's a good reminder that she has what it takes to excel as a two-way player here in the majors. She looked locked in at the dish for sure.